Well, today United is playing away at Man City, and obviously it's the Manchester Derby. And obviously, we are here to bring you the combined 11 either for you. I brought you the match preview, and obviously you've watched everything there. Now I'm here to bring you what I call the combined 11 as far as these two teams are really concerned. Every time two teams are really going to meet, we go in and really make a combined 11 and see which player in Manchester United fits in Man City. Which player in Man City fits in Manchester United? Obviously, we are going all out for this, and this is the United Matters channel. Smash the like button, comment, and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokan David is my name, and obviously, thank you for watching in, and endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. It's a very big day, derby day. Almost every first teamer of United is back. The likes of Martial are back, the likes of Rashford are back, and obviously they're really doing a very good job. And what a way to get into what we call the Manchester Derby with all these players fully fit. Let's get into this. Now, obviously, when you look at this combined 11, Manchester United is really one of those teams that is trying to really get back to where it was. But last season, when we did a combined 11, I think the only player that really got into this team of Man City was Cristiano Ronaldo. Am I not right? I think it was Cristiano Ronaldo, because in the central defense, you wouldn't put there Rafael Varane, you wouldn't put there Harry Maguire, you get? Because they were having a horrible season, you wouldn't put there a player who goes by the names of Scott McTominay, Freddie, Bruno Fernandes couldn't make it, Sancho couldn't make it. Only Ronaldo could make it into this combined 11. Now let's wait and see how Erik ten Hag has transformed United and how many United players I think and my team here at United Matters channel fit into the starting 11 of a team which goes by the names of United versus Man City. That is the combined 11 system, 4-3-3. And let's get into this. In goal, Ederson. I think I go with Ederson over David De Gea, because in the modern game, what makes you a quality goalkeeper is not the saves you make. It's the ball distribution. How you really pass that ball past the top, past the huge players in the for you and the others in the for you. So I believe what makes Arsenal a better team, what makes Man City a better team is that goalkeeper, because he gives them the referees to go on and really play the game of football from the back. And he acts as a reference to Man City in very many games, as you see him play in there at a side which goes by the names of Manchester City. Though short stopping wise, a couple of times is a suspect. And I believe that this is the only opportunity United should go on and capitalize to really gate at him a lot and not really allow him to go ahead and do the needful to really stop us from really not attacking him. So Ederson, David De Gea, obviously I go with Ederson, but into the comment section tell me who do you go with for into this position. But for me, I go with Ederson over David De Gea. Right back, Kyle Walker versus Diego Delo. I believe Diego Delo is one of the best right backs in the season. For the 7 games played, Manchester United having played 6, he is one of those best right backs in the league. Trust me, he is. He flies well onto that side, and obviously he defends very well. I think this is what Erik ten Hag has really gone ahead to go on and really improve this player a lot, and he's really one of those that has really gone to do the needful and really make it a point that he doesn't really not flop at United. And obviously he started his serious playing at United under Ralf Rangnick, because Ole Gunnar Solskjaer fanced Aaron Wan-Bissaka, but all of us, we are really calling for Delo to come in here and play a little bit of football at Manchester United. But obviously Rangnick gave him a goal, and obviously Ten Hag has really made him one of the best. And during the international duty, he scored 2 goals against the side which goes by the names of Czech Republic. That is a man who goes by the names of Diego Dalo. So to me, I go with Diego Dalo. And obviously left back, Malacia versus Cancelo. I believe there is no argument over this. Malacia is really a very good player. He's improving season in, season out, but Cancelo has been doing this season in, season out ever since he came in at Man City. Though he has been really playing on the left side with the right foot, but sorry about that. Though he has been playing on the left back with the right foot, he has been really a sensational player, and he has really made a lot of movement into that side. And I believe last season he played better than Robertson, but he is a right-footed player. So to me, I believe I choose I choose Joao Cancelo over Malacia in my combined 11. Let's go to the central defense. Rafael Varane versus Ruben Diaz. I go with Ruben Diaz, obviously, because I believe he's really one of those players that has been consistent in the Premier League, and he has helped Man City win a lot. And he's coming in at Man City, has really gone ahead to really build some sort of rock into that central defense of Man City, other than when they never had him, when they had John Stones, Laporte, Garcia, and very many others. But the coming in of Ruben Diaz has really gone ahead to really add some solidity into the central defense of Man City. So Ruben Diaz over Rafael Varane, according to me. Then Akanji, who is playing here nowadays, I think I go with Lisandro Martinez over Akanji, according to me. I go with Lisandro Martinez over Akanji, and believe me not, that by the time we play Man City at Old Trafford, I think Rafael Varane and Lisandro Martinez will be the ones really playing into that central defense partnership, because I believe they would have really gone ahead to do the needful and really give us the best. The reason as to why I'm putting here Lisandro Martinez, because someone today will say, why don't you put Varane in there for you? Varane is experienced. He has won Champions Leagues, World Cup, experienced defender. But this guy, Lisandro Martinez, he has just come in the Premier League and he has hit the ground running, and everyone is really talking about him. And I'm 100% sure that he's one of those players that is going to surprise very many players when he's marking Erling Haaland tomorrow. And wait for that and just look at it and keep it a point as far as this game is concerned. So the back four, United has 2 and Man City has 2. In goal, it's Ederson. So that is my combined 11 in defense. Let's go to the central defense midfield. There is Casemiro, there is Rodri, there is Casemiro, there is Rodri, and there is Scott McTominay. But among us all of those, I believe if Casemiro had hit the ground running and has been playing games in, games out at United, I would have gone for him. But right now, I'm going in for a player who goes by the names of Rodri to play as the central defensive midfield into that single pivot area of this combined 11, because trust me, he's the best. He's one of the best. Him and Thomas Partey, Fabinho are really one of the best central defensive midfielders in the Premier League, or the single pivot players into the league. So I put Rodri ahead of Casemiro and Scott McTominay. Maybe when Casemiro really gets more playing time, next time when you're going to play Man City at Old Trafford, maybe he will go ahead and really displace Rodri, depending on how he will be playing that position. But right now, it's Rodri. Now, this is a contentious position. I've seen people not really including Eriksen into this team, and they're doing a very big mistake, because in this area, Eriksen is competing with Ilkay Gundogan, not Bernardo Silva, not who else? You get? He's competing with Ilkay Gundogan because Ilkay Gundogan has been playing into this position ever since the season started. And I believe this season, Eriksen has been so much commanding into the Premier League than Gundogan. And I'm going with Eriksen over Gundogan into this position. In my midfield 3, I'm including Eriksen in there for you to play alongside Rodrigo. And obviously, let's say Bruno Fernandes and Kevin De Bruyne. Obviously, any day it's Kevin De Bruyne, because he's really a man who really gives you the best of the game. Bruno is just trying to change his game, because by the time he came in here, he was so much a player who was scoring goals and had a lot of statistics flying all over him. But right now, Kevin De Bruyne is really one of those players that puts in the stats and puts in performances that are really consistent. And Bruno had fallen off, but this season he just scored 1 goal and 1 assist in that game of Arsenal. So I believe he needs to go a lot and do a lot into his game of football to really come close to a man who goes by the names of Kevin De Bruyne. So I'm picking Kevin De Bruyne over Bruno Fernandes. And let's go to the right forward area. I'm going with Bernardo Silva. I've seen very many people really coming out and really say lots of things about Bernardo Silva, but I really enjoy Bernardo when he's playing so much as a right forward, according to me. And every time he plays there, he is so much deadly. And most of the times, that's where he's being played by the Man City manager, and he goes ahead to do the needful and really win the game of football for a side which goes by the names of Man City. So Bernardo over Anthony. I think maybe later Anthony will go ahead and really be one of those we are thinking on to play as a right forward, but currently Bernardo Silva is really doing a better job than a man who goes by the names of Bernardo Silva. The other player we're talking about is the center forward, that is the number 9, Ronaldo Martial versus Haaland. If it was last season, as Ronaldo was banging in goals, you would have gone with Ronaldo, but right now Haaland is really a monster. 6 games, how many goals? No, he has played 7 games with 11 goals. He's a monster, and obviously I'm going with Erling Haaland into that position of the center forward role in there for you. So in the midfield 3, Man City had 2 and United had 1. Now let's go to the left forward. To me, we are talking about Jack Grealish, we're talking about Phil Foden, we're talking about Jadon Sancho, Marcus Rashford. So I think this season Sancho is really a revelation, and is better than Foden, and is better than a Grealish. I believe if at all Foden was being played a lot in the midfield area, you would give me an argument that is better than Eriksen, but he has been played a lot into the forward areas. But I believe Sancho has a lot more to offer this season than Phil Foden, and I believe in that position I'm going with this man, shirt number 25 of United, that is Jadon Sancho. I don't know what you think about it, but for me, I've gone in for a man who goes by the names of Jadon Sancho as far as that position is concerned. So that is my combined 11. Ederson over De Gea, Diego Dalot over Kyle Walker, Ruben Diaz over Rafael Varane, Lisandro Martinez over Akanji, then Joao Cancelo over Malacia, Eriksen over Gundogan Ika, then there is Rodri over Casemiro and Scott McTominay, Kevin De Bruyne over Bruno Fernandes and Donny van Beek, then Bernardo Silva over Anthony, Haaland over Ronaldo and Martial, Sancho over Foden and Jack Grealish. That has been my combined 11. I don't know what you think about it. Go into the comment section. Tell me who would you really include and for who you would really replace him with into the comment section. Rock and David is my name. I sign out for now. See you later. And this is the last video of the day, and I can't wait to see that game start tomorrow or today at exactly 16 hours. That is the African Standard Time. I'm out. May the Almighty God bless you abundantly. Good night and good morning.